In this video, I'd like to show you how easy it will be for your organization to slice and dice and understand the deviations versus prior year or budget explained by the different departments within the group, be it at corporate, at regional level, or on country level, or whatever dimensionality which makes sense to your organization. Very simple. Let's just have a look at the reports and show you how it's done. Let's have a look at the next report, the forecast update and the risks and opportunities. If I open this report, you see that it's focused on December year to date, and also all visuals show you your budget versus your forecast, right? Outlined versus the dashed, which is used for your forecast. As you can see, even in your comments, you can add colors, which you can easily edit by pressing on the pencil like you saw in the previous report. Let's go back to our home screen. Go to the next report, which is the delta comments on your P&L. These delta comments can of course be done on anything else like working capital or cash flow. This is simply an example. But here, when we open up this report, you'll see comments which have been entered on which associate with the delta in revenues or cost of revenues, which you see here. Any new comment which I want to enter can simply be entered by, again, pressing on this little pencil in the right-hand corner. I can select any line. Office expenses currently doesn't have a comment, so if I would select office expenses, scroll down to office expenses, select it, I can add or edit any comments. Adding a new comment here, press on the check mark, and you'll see that office expenses will get a new bubble, number 5, and number 6 IT expenses is moved down, which was originally number 5. Right, so very easily and intuitively you can add comments and explain all the deltas of your P&L versus your budget. Of course, this is also, you could also do this versus prior year or versus your forecast. Whatever way you set it up, you can deliver these comments. The analysis of these comments is also quite practical. If I were simply to focus on revenues, for instance, when I focus on revenues, I see that at the bottom, I see my comments by country. And here I immediately see that Sweden, in fact, has this large downfall, which we saw earlier in the analysis, that Sweden had an issue of 20%. Here it is again, and it is explained by the Swedish controllers. So this is on revenues, but I might be interested to look at the full P&L of Sweden, which I can easily also change by simply selecting the organizational structure and selecting Sweden. Now the full dashboard changes to Sweden and gives me the full explanation of the P&L of Sweden. Within a couple of clicks, I can easily just navigate and understand how the performance of Sweden is impacting the group. Thanks for watching this video about deviation comments, be it on your P&L, your working capital, or your cash flow, be it versus budget or versus prior year. All these comments and deltas can be stored and shown intuitively with these bubbles in the Zebra BI visuals. For more videos about CCH Tagetik, CPM Vision, and Power BI, please follow us. See you next time.